Okay, so recently I was able to max dupe the red Black Bulls Yami, and I was also able to max dupe Leopold here. Now, I'm going to be honest, out of all the characters in Black Clover Mobile, Leopold is probably one of the characters I have used the least, because I'm just not the biggest fan of his kit realistically, but he's really not a terrible character overall. So in terms of enhancement, there you go. He is completely done. And then for skills, I don't have any of his skills upgraded. But when you do fully enhance him with the passive, now you have extra 10% damage dealt. Like like that's good, but like, is it worth fully enhancing this character, right? Like that's the question. I don't know. So we'll put that to the test today and we'll see. But gear wise, I have most of his stuff up to like +8. I have one piece up to +12, so I don't have all the substats you would want on gear. I don't have them all re-rolled yet because, like I said, I don't use this character that often. I probably am still not going to use him that often, but I feel like since I did get him max duped, he deserved a little bit of a showcase here to test him out and see how he does. We do have mobility, attack, and what is this, crit damage, I think? Crit rate on that one, okay? So the sets are pretty decent on him, not terrible, and you can see what we got going on down here in terms of crit damage, crit rate. It's not the greatest, but we do have quite a bit of magic attack on him, so at least we got that going for us, and he should be relatively fast. No accessories on him. And in terms of talents, nothing done for the talents either. So this is a very like base form Leopold right here. The only thing he really has going for him is that he has 5 dupes. Now I am actually going to I do have a max dupe of his skill card, which you might think is weird, but like his skill card is really good because it grants 30% extra attack depending on his HP, right? So I am going to equip this to him max duped because that's going to make him a lot stronger. Normally I keep that on Fauna, so that's a pretty good skill card for Fauna, by the way. The green Fauna's skill card is not that great for her. There is a better one than that, which will be when Marileona comes out. It'll be the Season 3 Fuegoleon to put on Fauna. It'll be better. But for right now, Leopold's is like one of the best you can put on Fauna. So with that said, we're going to take on a couple of teams here and see how he does. All right, so this first team here does make me a little bit nervous, but I feel like it's okay. As long as I have Black Asta. Black Asta feels like a safety net, right? Like I feel like it's kind of cheating using him in these showcases. Like if you want to showcase a character, you almost should not be allowed to have Black Asta on your team because even if your characters die, right, it's like, oh, we still have a chance because Black Asta is here. We could just end up one-shotting the whole team too, depending on how the speed ends up working out and who goes first and stuff like that. And if Noelle barriers, which she did not. Okay. And he got taunted, that's fine. We have AoE with him, so we're going to go ahead and do the AoE. It gives increased magic attack buff proportionate to his HP. It actually works out to run this guy with Charlotte because it gives him the barrier, so he actually has more HP. And then he's also getting the magic attack buff from his skill page as well, so that's like 60% AoE. Like it's actually pretty good. 70% chance to inflict continuous burn and 65% chance to inflict continuous burn. So hopefully we burn everybody and do a decent amount of damage. Let's see. That's actually not terrible. That's actually pretty good. And we got burns on most of them, so we'll take that. Did Julius get a burn on him? I think he did. Where are we? Let's see. Yeah, Julius. So 3 of them got a burn. That's not bad. That's actually pretty good and decent damage. We'll go ahead and get the defense up. All right, defense is up with everybody. Now Witch Queen will finally get to go. We'll go ahead and do this. Get bleeds as well. So now we got we got a lot of status elements on them, bleeds and burns and all that. Ooh, damn, that was good damage. Okay, so working out pretty well actually. Surprisingly, I feel like Leopold would work out pretty well on a burn team. He will potentially work better when maybe Marileona comes out. He might work with her. It might give him more uses. Granted, there are probably better characters you can run with Marileona besides Leopold, but I mean, there's an option for you. Let's go ahead and we will give Witch Queen back quite a roll. Sounds good to me. Alright, here comes that. That's fine. He's not an anti-magic. Everybody should be good. Yep. And now, ooh, I'm interested to see how much this can do. We still have max health, right? So attacks after granting a 60% increased damage dealt buff if an enemy is taking continuous burn damage. Oh, but he's not. So no, and we're forced to target him. Dang it, man. Do we still have the magic attack buff too? Increases defense, total, blah, 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 time stop. Barrier, increased speed, reduced damage taken. We do have defense penetration though from Charlotte. Oh man, it's only one more turn. I would really like to use this and get that 60% extra damage dealt. We're not going to do nearly as much damage. Okay, well, we'll have to try this again on a different team and see if we can get that extra damage and see how much it does in comparison. So we'll do this now and see how much it does. 25,000. Like, it's not terrible. It's not great, but it's not terrible. We'll go ahead and do this. Dead. Okay. Dies from the from the burns and the bleeds. That's beautiful. That's actually really good for us. Let's go ahead and do this. All right, and we'll do this. Is she gonna bury her? She might bury her right here. Yep. Okay, that's fine. That just gives us a little bit more time to test things out and play around. So that's fine by me. All right, so this skill right here, attacks after granting lifesteal. Not that we need it. Counterattack, fine. Let's get some defense up for our team. She'll counterattack again. It's whatever. Alright, and we'll go like this. And we'll go like this. Alright, we should be fine. She's gonna do that. Here comes Julius's ult. Who's it on? It's on Asta, that's fine. Easy peasy. Nothing to worry about so far. And Leopold will have his ult. If we could just get them burning and actually see the ult. Maybe we can do it before we win this, maybe? We'll see. Alright, let's see what they have on them. Okay, he is actually burning, so... That's good. Okay, we'll do this. I want to see Leopold's ult, man. That's all I want to see. Come on, let me see it. Alright, he is burning, so attacks after granting a 60% increased damage dealt buff if the enemy is taking continuous burn. Okay, let's go ahead and do it. I didn't even see the number there, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like it was pretty decent, though. We'll take a look at the damage numbers here. Okay, Leopold. Actually, he did more damage than Black Oz. Whoa! Okay. Okay. He did more damage than Black Oz. That last hit must have done a lot. Okay, damn. Damn. Okay, that was impressive. Let's take on another team. All right, next we're going to try taking on a mono red team. Black Asta does get immortality. Their Asta is freaking built. So I'm scared. Let's do it. Fighting a mono red team is scary. I feel like I have to have the Charlotte here to give Leopold the survivability we would want on him, though. He can't even use skill 2 now. Okay, that's annoying. Let's go ahead and do this. So he won't be able to use skill 2. He can still use skill 1, which is something, I guess, but like it's not the greatest. Our Witch Queen was faster. I don't know if our Asta is actually going to be faster than theirs, though. They did have their Asta quite built. So I'm a little bit nervous about that. So let's see. Right after Charmy goes, we'll find out. Okay, ours is going to be faster. Okay. That looks good. He had his immortality. That's fine. Who's he going after? Our Black Asta. Our Black Asta just goes right back into anti-magic. That is fine. How long are we silenced for? Is it like a whole nother turn after this? I wanted to see kind of what Leopold can do, but we might not even get to... Yeah, 2 turns. Dang it, man. I guess we can take this chance to see his combo skill. So if an enemy is afflicted with a status helmet, attacks after granting a 30% increased damage dealt buff, he has a status helmet. And then he'll also get more barrier from Charlotte. So I guess we can see how much damage we do with this. I mean, not terrible, but definitely not the greatest there. It is what it is, though. Yeah, let's do this on Leopold. And we'll do this. Our Asta is out of anti-magic. Her immortality is procced, but that will... Okay, put him back into anti-magic because it exploded the pumpkin pie. And now we can just go ahead and kill. Alright, he's dead. And will this kill? I wonder. It does. Okay. So it worked out pretty well. Unfortunately, we didn't really get to see a whole lot of what Leopold can do because of the silence. So we'll have to try taking on another team and hope that he doesn't get silenced. The silences and the time stops and stuff like that that can be done to him are a bit frustrating. All right, and last but not least, we're going to take on this team right here. The reason I'm taking on this team is because they don't have the green Charlotte who does the damage reduction, and that's really freaking annoying, as well as they don't have William who does the fortify, so really they only have Asta for the defense, so hopefully we can kind of see Leopold pop off here. Keep in mind their overall team CC is higher than mine, so technically their team is supposed to be stronger than mine, but we'll see how this goes. So let's go ahead and do this. Gives him the defense penetration as well. That should be on Asta. Yep, it was on Asta, so that's fine. Ult on everybody. Everybody should be fine. He doesn't even feel it. He's still got the barrier. He's going to get taunted, though. Oh, that actually made its way through the barrier, too. That's annoying. Did he... No, he's still faster than Black Asta. I was going to say, did he lose any of his speed? Let's go ahead and get the burn on everybody. 86,000! There you go. Oh, my goodness. That's the AoE you want to see. That's good. That's good. Plus the burn. Shoot, I kind of want to see. I'm gonna do this on. I'm gonna do it on Julius. For the purpose, I could probably like wipe their whole team right now, but for the purpose of seeing what Leopold can do, we're gonna do that. Okay. Now let's go ahead and I guess we'll just do this for the status element immunity. Make sure he doesn't lose any mobility or anything right here. Yep, that was kind of that. Probably the smart move. He still has pretty good health from Witch Queen. That did a little bit more to him. He has his health back though, so that's nice. Let's go ahead and do this. Alright, now can we see an ult? Okay, let's see. They should have defense. They have total defense, and they also have increased defense by 175%, but he is burnt with 2 stacks, so... we should do extra damage. Let's see how much we can do to Asta. 24,000. Man, if he just didn't have the extra defense from his skill 2 right there, we probably could have one-shot him. Honestly. Honestly. Oh, man. I feel like he could have one-shot and now he's dead, but unfortunately. I feel like he could have done it, though. Ooh, the burns. The burns are still coming through, though. So the burns are still there. That's helpful. Go ahead and ult him. Dead from the burn. Okay, so even now, Leopold helping us out with those burns. Burn's not going to do much to Julius, though, let's be honest. It might do a little bit, but like not enough to nearly kill him. Actually, it did a good chunk, but yeah, still not enough. Alright, she's dead, that's fine. Like, we're good at this point. Oh, maybe we're not. Yeah, I thought Asta would survive that. Well, it's my own fault. Really, if I wanted to use Asta to AoE, we would have won. Right, so keep that in mind. Yeah, I deserve that. I deserve that for being dumb. But I feel like we did kind of get to see what Leopold could potentially be. It's just so hard to like figure out the timing that you want to run to be able to use Leopold's ult with the defense that Black Asta gets. It's really freaking annoying. But yeah, I feel like he could be really, really good. He has great potential. He could be a really solid character. I feel like maybe when you use him, just use skill 1 turn 1, then wait and do skill 2 on turn 2, and then by turn 3, hopefully the damage reduction is gone with most teams. I don't know. Damage reduction is going to really, really just hurt this character, though. So that's kind of my opinion of him. If they have damage reduction, or if they have fortify or defense or stuff like that, it makes it a lot harder to use this character. But once again, when Marileona comes out and you're able to run more of like a burn team, maybe he'll become a little bit better. So, but yeah, that was my max dupe showcase of Leopold. If you guys did enjoy this video, please consider going down there, hitting that like button, hitting that subscribe button, and thank you guys so much for watching. Peace.